such a storied history here. I think it's going to be a really fun
And with that fist bump, we're off to the first match of GOML Forever, Top 8, aMSa versus Hungrybox, Battlefield. Ooh, big pound already.
Okay, yeah.
What can he do off the knockdown?
Hbox kind of thinking about whether he can get a rest, but gets the armor there. This should be a pretty big punish.
You can see aMSa doing those empty hops. That's just to mix up Hbox's DI, make it so he doesn't know what aMSa's going to go for. I thought an up air for sure there, but aMSa's burned the jump, right? Oh.
Hbox also liking, or aMSa doing the empty hops as well to mix up the tech timings. Sometimes if you like input a tech and then you
get locked out.
Yeah, you get locked out, exactly. So lots of kind of intelligent plays from aMSa so far. Hbox kind of keeping it simple, getting a feel for things. Ooh, not great DI there.
I feel like aMSa has had such stage control for the entirety of the match so far. Like, Hungrybox has been in the corner for this entire first minute of play. And aMSa's going to put him back there? No, good mash.
Yeah, really good mash out. That could have been kind of, like, one of the things about Yoshi is just kind of how beefy some of the hitboxes are, how much you can kind of rack up damage, and wow. I like it. I like it. Just keeping it simple. I think Jigglypuff forward smash is such a strong move.
Hungrybox in the corner again. Oh, the eggs do so much. No rest this time. I think Hungrybox might have died, actually, if he rested there. Still in the corner.
I was just going to say, like, you bring up a great point about just sort of...
Yeah, this is going to kill, right? Reverse
great turnaround.
On the platform, for sure. Ooh.
What I'm seeing so far is Hbox really, like, feeling things out. You know, as much as he's been kind of giving up stage control, I think he's just trying to kind of get a sense for what aMSa's doing, and, like, that is something we see a lot from Hbox. But aMSa, you know, if he can run away with it now, you know, you don't want to give him too much of a lead.
Yoshi in the air is a big moment for Hungrybox. Try to make it hard for him to come down. You can see aMSa trying to use that top platform to get down. Oh, and a reversal here. How do you kill? That's not going to quite do it.
A bit more.
Next up smash would, but I think Hungrybox mainly just looking for a bear here. It'll break double jump armor at this point. Oh.
That's like pretty meaningful damage now. We're kind of moving into like kill percent pretty soon, and like, okay, did he get the jump though?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he got the jump. aMSa was in the up B animation, I think, to grab ledge right there, or in some sort of animation, so it used his double jump. But yeah, you're right, meaningful damage, because we haven't actually seen aMSa get a kill with one of the usual options we see in this matchup, which is the falling up air from top plat, right? But I feel like right now, Hungrybox is at the percentage where that up air is going to start being scary.
Yeah, I wonder if that was supposed to be an F smash there from aMSa. You know, sometimes the C strike just doesn't behave in the way you want it to, but
he's threatening it. There it is.
Really is, yeah.
Look for the up air. But Hungrybox looking too.
As much as he's trying to find it, yeah, that's going to kill.
That's so smart, because Hungrybox is staying so grounded, trying to get away from the up air, and aMSa says, okay, I'll just take you off the top via the bottom. Nice mix-up by aMSa there.
Now we get to see kind of the Falcon-esque nature of Yoshi and its ability to just sort of stay alive. Not going to kill again. We've been seeing that it's more around like 150 that's going to do it, but that will close it out.
Wow, and for all of the, it's felt like aMSa has had the control over this match the whole time, right? But it's still so close, just 27% between them. Oh, pound. A little ambitious, maybe. Hey.
Looking for the roll-in. That's the Hbox classic.
You have to DI out here.
I feel like Hbox's awareness on some of these aerials hasn't been super great. Like,
up air? Not going to quite do it, but the next one. Awareness on the aerials.
Like, he's been hitting and then getting counter hit in ways that I feel like the math doesn't add up there. You know, you don't want to take 10% and then, or take 20 to hit them for 10, you know?
Yeah, I wonder how much of it is a handshake. Oh, great pullback from aMSa. Finds the kills in such varied ways during that first game. We had an up smash on rest punish. We had the forward air hitting off of the top. And we had that forward smash. I forget how the first kill. Oh, it was just a nair, right? Bad DI on.
Yeah. It was the DI away. I think, like, you know, you bring up a really great point in that game didn't look like the way aMSa's normally playing this. And I think if you're Hbox and you're not going to get that much kind of Yoshi experience, relatively speaking, that might be a bit difficult to adapt to. Beautiful weak forward air rest though.
And a star KO too means that he's going to get out unscathed. Yeah, this stage so hard for Yoshi. You know, aMSa started liking this stage, but that was against fast fallers where you can kill them off of a grab. Same thing is not going to be true for Puff. Oh, no jump again.
Oh I love that idea. What an amazing...
Wait!
Okay, but Hbox saying, like, I have some new stuff too. I think both of these guys, you know, they have such a history to their matches that you have to bring something different to the table.
Yeah, and Hungrybox has just been so precise in punishing aMSa without a jump. Almost caught him out there again with another up air.
You know, the damage that eggs do was truly ahead of its time. It is a very pricey move that you get hit by right now.
They were anticipating.
They knew somehow. Oh, okay.
Crisis. Okay, there's our first falling up air, but it's one that I think is not going to make a... We're not going to note that one when we look at the story of this set. This game looks like it's so Hungrybox favored.
What? The state? Okay.
aMSa just throwing everything at the wall right now, which you have to with this much of a deficit, right?
Especially, you know, if you have stage control on FD, there's not as much kind of variety that Yoshi has from the ledge, and Puff. So whenever they're holding center, the advantage is that much stronger, which is always true on FD, but especially in this matchup.
He spot dodged the up smash. That's funny. I mean, aMSa fighting. aMSa never gives up. We know that. I think he might be the least likely player to give up in the world.
Yeah, just a very mentally strong player. I think you kind of have to be if you're traveling like this and kind of splitting your focus in the way that he is.
Hang on. It's a lot of percent on Hbox. This is, okay.
Yeah, that'll do it.
aMSa's been using that back air to mix up his recovery at this tournament because he cancels the upward momentum from his double jump. Oh my god. You're just getting punched in the face.
You can't force stuff versus Hbox, or versus Puff, rather. Like, this is, okay.
Yeah. All right. aMSa nods. He was definitely trying, but I think he had written off that game a while ago, like the rest of us.
Yeah, I think, like, one of those matchups where you really don't want to have things kind of run away from you if you're on a stage like that. I think on Yoshi's comebacks are a lot more possible on either side, but stay a little bit more grounded so far.
Yeah, he started doing that at the end of the last game. Not going to get a big punish here, right? Well, maybe you are going to get a big punish. 58 isn't bad.
Yeah, again, especially on this stage, up air will probably kill in the middle
100%.
of the stage.
It's kill percent now. Backer doesn't quite knock down yet.
Okay.
Kidnaps him, sends him high. I love the air dodge by Hbox. Nice shield angling too, but aMSa's so ready for the roll. Yeah, Yoshi did pretty good shield pressure, more than you would think, just based on how much hit stun he has from his moves.
Something about Yoshi just doesn't strike me as a kidnapper, you know? Like, it's just not the person that you want to see when you're in the back of the van. Ooh.
Okay, Randall won't save you this time. He's traveling through the stage right now, going to come out on the left side in a second.
Oh my god! aMSa.
You can kind of just do that, though. At low percent, there's no way that Hungrybox can break the armor outside of maybe rest, I guess. But he would die too, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh. Hungrybox waiting an extra beat now. You've seen aMSa is using spot dodge really intelligently. He dodged that up smash with it, but Hungrybox wait out to the spot dodge, gets the grab there. Keep an eye on that. Parries the grab that time, actually.
Yeah, but doesn't really get much off of it. I feel like a lot of the momentum has been in Hbox's kind of control, and a lot of that seems to be like aMSa doesn't really know how to hit him.
Ooh, this could be big.
Some of that's coming from the counter hits as well. Like, aMSa's been getting these kind of open ups in a typical Yoshi fashion, but the solid hits just from neutral haven't been there. See what I mean? Like,
yeah. aMSa really leading the charge with his face right now as his strategy. Is what it feels like. Just running into back airs, double jump armoring through so much.
I feel like we're seeing aMSa chase Hbox a bit too much.
Weird.
Like, there's sort of a feeling that aMSa's thinking, I gotta hit him, I gotta hit him, I gotta hit him, and that can kind of get the best of you at times. Like, yes, you are down now, but that's been the way the whole set, the whole game.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Wow. And Radar, I'm gonna say something that I don't think I've ever been able to say watching an aMSa set before. He's kind of playing slow. Kind of looks like he's not moving that much. He just stood on platform for a full 2 seconds there in the middle of that game. You saw that?
I wish I could disagree with you, but this has been looking kind of... Again, I just feel like so much of it comes from him taking too much of the initiative. Okay.
Oh, that is a real spike. Okay. Actually, it doesn't mean you're canceled though. I don't know.
But in that moment,
yeah,
I got you. Yeah. Okay. Getting stage control for the first time in a while. Yeah.
Ooh, reads the pound for sure. Baited it actually, I think, with that little tiny bit of movement. And there's the shield pressure. This could be huge.
A great get up attack.
I think Hungrybox would be very happy to trade stocks right now.
Okay.
There's that back air, but again, it doesn't work out. And you can hear a few cheers for Hungrybox, but you know who the crowd's rooting for, and their hero is not winning right now.
Well, you know, it's worth bringing up as well that, like, aMSa very often speaks of himself as kind of like an honorary Canadian. You know, he really enjoyed his time in Canada, and I know when he's in Battle of BC especially, he feels like he's repping both countries. So since there are no Canadians left in the bracket, there's some pressure there.
aMSa just muscling through the back airs, but he pays the price in some percent. And Hungrybox has just been slowly, I mean, it's so procedural from him. I feel like we talked about how aMSa was getting those kills in the first game in really unique ways. Hungrybox, it's been rest and back air, right? Maybe an up air here and there.
He's making the matchup like not look very good, and I think that's a great point. Exactly, like because he's playing the game plan so effectively, it doesn't yet feel like aMSa has an answer.
Natural kill here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. We said Hungrybox was due. aMSa won the last one. The pattern has
truly
to continue,
bizarre.
I guess.
Like not beating the script allegations.
Yeah, especially with him, you know, having the SDJ set right before this too.
Yeah. Good pressure though. Not able to get a poke.
Hungrybox has signed a contract with someone. They're writing his life.
I feel like he is the author. That's the scary part. It was the only way to explain. Exactly.
It was for the content. That's going to kill, though. A great snipe from aMSa keeps him in this. I was feeling despondent about his chances,
we were having doubts. I mean, that's the difference. Like, we talk about this with, like, Puff versus Fox, where, like, if you hit the rests, I feel like for aMSa, it's like, are you hitting those up airs? If not, the matchup is going to look rough.
That drill from Hungrybox was so smart. Building up percent, making it hard for aMSa to double jump armor through.
Nice recovery, though.
Hang on. We're getting close to up air percent.
Not gonna,
but we were also at up smash percent, and that's actually come into handy for Hbox a lot so far in this Yoshi's game. He's gotten 2 up smash KOs now that I think might not have happened on other stages.
Definitely that was like quite low. We've been seeing it live till, you know, 150, and that was like 125, 130 after.
Ooh! Nice. Just barely living.
That was close.
Dodges the egg. That egg would have led into a nair and up air, I think. Would have been death. Oh, there's the falling up air, but not going to do it. Super close.
Great DI from Hbox.
Yeah. We criticize it sometimes, but when it matters.
Oh, great pressure.
But a great roll from Hungrybox. He just disengages from the situation.
I love the way he's been playing the stage advantage right now.
That's going to do it.
Like everything about that was Hbox thinking, how do I get out of the corner? And the answer is you don't.
aMSa fighting from behind, both in the percent and in the game count.
I feel like we're going to stay alive, man. I'm just something about it.
Oh, that could have been it.
Yeah.
aMSa manages to get out of there. But he's taking heavy damage right now with these back airs. There's a knockdown. What can he do with it?
Love these cross-up nairs.
Important percent. Hard for aMSa now, though. Every hit knocking him down. Double jump armor going to become ineffective against back air really soon.
Meanwhile, back air likely to knock aMSa off stage. This is kind of getting rough.
Okay.
Nice,
nice movement. He's not moving slow anymore, Radar, but isn't going to be enough. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's big damage, actually.
Oh,
the slow get up, though.
One more chance. Is he going to down B? He is. Yeah. Hungrybox doesn't cover it. It felt so telegraphed. aMSa just throwing himself off stage.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's living, though. And again, I think you'll take any percent you can get for aMSa right now. That's going to do it, though. Hungrybox with the pop-off. The pattern continues.
Back and forth.
The author of Fate has written another win into his books, and Hungrybox will move on in the bracket while aMSa goes out at 7th.
That's so bizarre. Like, that is actually, you know, how long was the streak again?
It was 11. Now it's 12, Radar.
Over, like, years and years, right? Like, this is...
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, woo. But Hbox, despite kind of getting knocked out in winners, he looked like really dominant there. I felt like...
Ooh, look at the spacing there to get the up smash from Hungrybox. So good. Nice highlight by the replay there. I appreciated that.
I think, you know, you brought up the speed issue, and I feel like that was a pretty wise observation that kind of... It felt like aMSa took a bit of time to kind of get the ball rolling, to kind of get the speed you need to have to be able to trick Hbox. You know, he's really kind of watching things positionally.
He missed the parry. That's what happened there. aMSa was setting up for parry, and he just didn't get it. I think he didn't put it out in time. Can we see that again? Oh no, we're out. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. But I think he just didn't parry.
I mean, that just kind of speaks to how high of an execution barrier there is to even play Yoshi at that level. So it's tough. I mean, I think it's sad because that was losers too. So
it's sad when someone goes out of the tournament, Radar. I couldn't agree with you more. Every player who loses another Angel loses their wings.
Crazy analysis once again, but I believe that would mean that we have Aura Wizrobe.
Aura Wizrobe up next on the other side of losers, and oh man, I'm excited to see this set.
That's got to be the set that's like hardest to call in a way after seeing how they played before and just knowing that like I think Aura is pretty strong versus Falcon.
Well, Radar, I have another pattern for you. These two have played 3 times in history. The first time they played, Aura lost 0-3.
Oh, yes.
The second time they played, Aura lost 1-3. And the last time they played at Genesis, in that nail-biter set, Aura lost 2-3. So if you can do the math, if you know how to count, it seems like it might be time for Aura to finally rack up 3 game wins.
Yeah, I mean, in general, I feel like there's a lot of Aura fans who are feeling it's about time in general. You know, we've been seeing, this isn't the first top 8 Aura has gotten to, you know, Battle of BC being that.
Yep.
But second time in Canada.
Something about Canada, huh?
Yeah, you know, there's this